Hey, what about a series called Mariko's Midnight Musings? I didn't just think of that name, I actually use it as a sort of Facebook thing for when I'm thinking stuff in the middle of the night and I just need to get it out there. But, you know, I could do it as a YouTube thing where I'm supposed to be asleep, but it's kind of not happening and my brain's still going and it just, you know, wants to come out. I was sort of thinking about, well, I wasn't actually thinking about this earlier today. Today's actually been one of those days where the depression's been really annoying. You know, one of the problems that I've mentioned before about melancholic depression is it really ruins your mornings, and sometimes it just carries on through the day. Yeah, so this morning, I mean, what happens is you wake up, nothing bad has happened yet, but you already feel awful. In my case, it hasn't really been sadness. I don't feel sad a lot at the moment. I just kind of feel empty and nothing. And the main thing that happens is I feel really groggy and there's like a fog in my head and I'm really tired and I can't concentrate. And it's really frustrating because I've got so many things I want to do, but I just can't focus. So today, I just spent a lot of time on YouTube, really, watching videos, but there comes a point where you run out of content. Is that just me? I guess I do have a lot of time at the moment, you know, to just churn through YouTube videos, but yeah, I ran out of the stuff that I usually watch, and it wasn't really suggesting much else to me, so I ended up on the YouTube Creator Academy. I don't know when they made this Creator Academy, because I don't remember it being around when I used to video blog a lot. If it was around, then maybe it wasn't as polished or they didn't promote it, or maybe it's a newer thing. You know, a few months back I had a look at it as well, but yeah, I just spent a long time on it today, and they're trying to teach me all this stuff. And, you know, some of it's interesting. There are some things I didn't know about YouTube and the way things work that, you know, it makes sense. It's worth knowing about. For the most part, though, it's really more aimed at creators who want to get all professional, I guess, like, you know, your educational channels and whatever. And, you know, in my last video, I was talking about what do I do with my YouTube. But yeah, I'm not really someone who's going to be an educator or a political commentary or a comedian or whatever. I mean, I might touch on some of those things now and then, but really I'm just a vlogger talking about the stuff in my head and my life and what I'm doing and so on. So yeah, most of the advice, I mean, it's interesting, especially when you're depressed and don't have much else to do, but yeah, there are bits and pieces that could apply to me if I do come up with something other than just vlogging, but for the most part, not really. But one of the suggestions they had, I mean, so I'm working through all these suggestions and I've got my little Word document open with, you know, just coming up with ideas. And it turns out there's actually a lot of stuff I do want to talk about. Yeah, I did come up with stuff, but one of the things they were saying is to try and have a series. And, you know, looking at the things that I had as ideas, I did sort of start to categorize them, but nothing really comes up as a series. Yeah, but I mean, at the moment, my current thing is on a Wednesday at 12, at least Australian time, I put up a video where, you know, I've edited a bit. Well, I've decided I'm going to edit it a bit. I think I probably won't script them. I might just have dot points, because, yeah, trying to read the script was awkward, and I ended up not really following it anyway. But if I edit it, you know, to cut out the bits that weren't so good and whatever, I think that'll work out. And I actually do need to edit it now, because the new video program makes the files like twice as big as my old ones, so it takes twice as long to upload, which is frustrating. So yeah, I'll just edit stuff. And I like doing those videos because, you know, I've actually thought about it a bit more. or at least that's what I plan to do. Some of my past ones haven't been, but they have a clear theme. You know, I'll be like, I want to make a video about that. So I think that's good. But one of the things I miss is, like, when I used to video blog a lot, I just turn on the webcam and go for a bit. So I guess, you know, I mean, the Creator Academy telling me to do a series, I didn't really sit around thinking, oh, I should do a series, but I've just had this thought now, you know, so it's one of my midnight musings. And maybe I could have, you know, my regular Wednesday videos and then have a less regular series of just when I happen to have a thought at midnight, turn on the webcam, say some stuff. Practice my phone editing so that when I go to Japan I know what I'm doing and can upload everything and hopefully it all works out okay. But yeah, just this sort of, hey, I'm in bed, I'm meant to be sleeping, but here's a thought I've had. Try not to make them too long. I mean, I've already gone for 6 minutes. But, yeah, what do you think about random midnight musings of just whatever I've been thinking about, or, you know, what happened today, or, I don't know, could go anywhere, because, you know, late at night, I'm kind of just thinking about sleeping, so it's gonna be different to my daytime videos, I think. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. Maybe in the morning I'll decide this was a bad idea and delete it, but yeah. Other than that, I was sort of going through some of my older videos and I saw my very first video and I'm just like, I don't know who that is. I might make a video about, you know, looking at yourself in the past, but as a more structured one. I also went and unblocked a whole bunch of people because I remember way back someone put me on 4chan when I was doing my headphone singing, and actually the headphone singing is kind of fun. Maybe, I don't know if anyone actually wants to watch that, but I enjoyed doing it, so hey, if you want to see headphone singing, let me know. Maybe not headphones though, maybe I'll just play it and then speed it up like I used to, because I don't actually like wearing the headphones, I just like the ridiculous singing and doing the, I love singing guitar solos even though I'm kind of bad at it, because, you know, obviously my mouth's not a guitar, but yeah, no, someone put me on 4chan way back, and then I got this flood of viewers who were doing this game where it's like, try not to laugh, and I got so overwhelmed with those comments that I just blocked a whole bunch of people, without even giving them a chance, so I kind of went back and unblocked most of the people that I've ever blocked on YouTube. I guess I'll find out soon if that was a bad idea or not. There are a couple who I left blocked, but they tended to be people who I either definitely knew who they were and why I hated them, or them people who annoyed me more recently. Otherwise, blanket unblock. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna try and edit this on my phone, and if all goes well, I'll upload it overnight, which could solve some of my time problems, but I think for these midnight musings, I don't want to go over 10 minutes because I really should be sleeping, and, you know, I always do a bit of Japanese study right before bed, so I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna go to bed now. What am I talking about? I'm in bed. I'm going to do the rest of my night routine. You know, I've already got my invisible plate thingy in, so if I'm talking funny, it might be that, or it might be the angle and my neck being on the pillow. Yeah, anyway, tell me what you think. If you want to see some poorly thought out midnight rambling, or if I should just stick to the daytime videos. I don't know, but this could be another thing I do, you know, unscheduled and unrestricted in that way, and a bit more like some of my older vlogs. And I think back then they had a 10-minute time limit. Anyway, that's all for now. Good night, everyone.